deserve them.
So cute.
Really.
So sweet. Thank you. That's really, alright, that's very sweet. Thank you. Where would I put them right here?
Yeah.
Are they gonna be in the way?
I bet not have had an ugly cry. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's very sweet.
I just thought, because you kept saying, I just want some fucking tulips.
All I really want, honestly, are some fucking tulips.
And you deserve tulips. Like,
very sweet.
you really do. More than just once in a span of a relationship. You deserve
Exactly.
more than that.
That's so sweet.
And you need to
Pega, I
learn
do.
your value. Know your
I will
value.
marry you.
Yeah!
This is why she started the show. Thank you. That's very sweet. I don't even know what to say thank you.
I did
so
not
much.
expect you to cry.
I did not expect.
Okay, and then I also have something for you, Danielle.
Who
is it?
Thank you. It's Doc.
No,
Baby bought Kim, like, what did he buy her, stocks? Yeah, he bought her stocks in all these different companies.
No way. I love it.
You're like my Kanye.
Yeah, Kim. Oh, yeah, my Kim.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
It's the best birthday gift ever.
I've never bought stock before.
I haven't either.
Ever.
When I worked for Starbucks and for H&M, I just like got it just because it
Right,
was
I think our
easy.
company did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They match. But this is like so perfect. You're such a
This
good
is the
gift
show,
giver.
I was like, when they were like, okay, back, I was like, what's happening?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Surprise!
what
No.
is
Such a good gift giver.
But when I got that, I was like, I don't even know how to start getting stock, how to like look into getting stock or anything like that.
right?
So, like, I was thinking about like it got me thinking like, what do you guys know about finances and stocks?
Absolutely
and
nothing. End of
investments
conversation.
and stuff like that.
Absolutely
Like,
Yeah.
Like zero.
really?
Like
Yes.
0%. My sister is
Samesies.
always like, I need to
Yeah.
sit down with you and we need to go to finance. I'm like, no.
I hate it.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, I'm falling apart.
I hate talking about like money.
Why?
I think that's
General.
what gets
Why?
me
It
in
makes me
trouble.
like gives me I don't
Anxiety.
like to, yes. It gives me so much anxiety about like talking about money, especially like with your partner or with like my parents. Like it's just like the numbers and
Yep.
I feel like I'm behind. Like when we start to discuss, I'm like, oh my God, I should have been starting saving money when I was 2.
Re-
And
But it
so-
does seem like all your friends understand. Like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Dow is going. That Dow. I should look that up.
Right. Even like with my 401k,
Yeah.
I tried to like get with my company matches, but I was like, maybe I'll just like get a little more. My dad's like, no, you should just like get what they match so that you. I'm like, I don't even know. I'm just gonna like.
Yeah.
Just give
Watch
them
it
out-
pile up
right,
and
and
then-
watch it pile up because it looks like I'm filthy rich,
Does it?
but I'm really not. Just because I've been saving it and not like trying to touch
Good
it.
for you.
good.
Good for you.
And so
I've touched
I'm just
it
like,
way too
I
many
really
times.
don't know much about finances as I feel I should.
Right.
Like I know like the basic things, like my mom taught me like how to balance your checkbook, like when you first move out, like
Right.
your bills. Because before, honestly, like overdraft fee, I was like, well, I'm paying for this anyway. Like the money going to my account, so like, why not pay for overdraft fee?
Wait, what?
Yes, and so I was
Why
like,
would you do that?
Oh, I pay overdraft fees.
Why?
But
I don't
before-
understand.
I want what's in there or what's not in there.
But
I want it.
before my mom would had to like really break it down. She was like, you know, you're paying $35 for this $2 soda.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh,
I
when you
guess
put it
that's
like
bad.
that, like, okay.
I guess that's
Because before
not
I was just
fiscally
like,
responsible.
oh, they'll just take them away. They'll delete it if I tell them like I didn't know.
No.
Do they?
That only works like once or
Yeah,
twice.
like
That's not
once or
gonna work
twice.
every time.
I was gonna say,
But then that's before, you know, before you used to get like a text alert, like alert me when my count is below 50. Or
Yeah.
below 20.
Yeah. Do you think it's because like your parents didn't talk to you about it when you were growing up?
my parents definitely did not talk about
Yeah.
it.
Right.
Yeah. In fact, it's funny. They were always like, I promised myself I wouldn't say anything being negative about it, but they're never gonna watch me on this. But they would always be like, "Oh, why are you paying your bills? Once you get us stuff, you can be late." So that was their mindset. Their mindset was be late on your bills.
Wait,
oh
you're
yeah,
joking.
I'm not kidding.
Like,
that
I
is
think
the
love
worst.
your parents,
advice.
but I've heard both. I heard like some bills that don't go towards your credit, like you could be late, or like you
Like
make
which bills don't go
arrangements.
towards
But they
credit?
should never tell me,
Right.
a person like me, something like that.
So
You could
like,
be late.
So like your water bill, I think I don't know, but don't quote me. But like I've been told like your water bill.
Everyone's gonna like go up.
They're like,
Or like your
we see the comments right now. We see the
or
comments.
like your gas bill, you could pay late that it doesn't count towards like your credit as much as like when you get a credit card, you know, paying the full amount, or like you should never buy something that you cannot that you cannot afford. Like you should always pay it like in full, or pay it like more than twice a month or whatever. So like
Whoops.
before I used to
I didn't know that.
I think like I tried to get a gas card for like a credit card, but I was like, I really don't want a credit card because I just thought if I got one, I would have bad credit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I know, isn't that
No,
weird?
not because I thought I
Yeah.
would have bad credit, but I've never wanted a credit card because I'm like, why the F would I
know.
do this just to play into this game?
I
Yes.
know. And then they're like,
Why?
well, you can't be a part of anything unless you have skin in the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've
A
always
lot of skin.
despised that. I'm like,
I know.
fuck that. Sorry. F that. I'm never going to get a credit card. I
Yeah.
know. Fuck it.
We always fucking cuss on this
Exactly.
show.
What are you talking about?
But I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm never going to get a credit card. I just caved and got one like a few months ago because
Yeah.
I'm 26.
So
I
got
need
a
to start
secured
growing up.
credit
Right?
card.
What's up, it?
A secured credit card.
What does that
Have you-
mean?
Okay, so with the
Zero
credit union, it's basically you are spending your cash, but you're also like building up your credit.
While spending your own cash.
Yeah, you kind of spend your
Oh.
cash. So like you put money on it. So it's like a mind game. Like you can put money on it, or like
So like a gift card, like one of those Visa.
But it's
account
through.
for
It's an
credit.
account, and it's just called a secure credit card. Now, after like I think like 3 years, I have to look it up. After like 3 years, if they see that like you've been paying on time, like you've been doing good, then it's no longer secured. You can just run it up.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So they
Shit.
give you kind of like a
Trial period.
trial period, but it's called a
Interesting.
secured credit card through the
Ah.
credit union, and like they keep your interest really low. It's like 3%.
Low
It's like
interest would be
unheard
nice.
of.
But I'm in court case, so I can't really talk about the situation I've got myself into. But
I
anyway,
feel like
pretty
it's-
flowers.
I don't even know what a credit union is.
Okay, so a credit union.
She's like to teach class. I mean,
And-
seriously, she's teaching class.
I know, but don't forget we have Tara.
Okay,
You guys
Tara,
have
look it
anything-
up.
Oh, hey,
What a credit union
why don't we look
is.
up credit union?
Credit union.
What is a credit
Oh, this
union?
is fascinating.
This is fascinating.
So it's like them. I used to call them off-brand banks. I bought my car through the credit union.
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't want to deal with the haggling of like a salesman.
Wait, how you're about to
like-
turn 36?
35. Don't be trying to.
Wait,
You always say you're 35, so I don't know.
Yeah, because I'm like, I'm about to be 35.
Okay,
Oh, that's
35.
cute. Oh, like
I'm
you age
already
yourself up. I
35.
age myself down like 10, 12 years.
Yeah, no, I would
Me
think you're in your 20s
Yes, I am.
or like early 30s.
Vagina is.
Okay, wait, can we go back to you saying that D on camera?
Oh,
my
my
God.
For a long time,
So
I
you
was
know
like,
D,
why am
girl.
I like I could be more chill?
Okay, so when I saw it, I could see myself on, right? But I forgot that I did that until I watched it. And I was like,
No,
oh my God.
you
Danielle
guys are
is
fucking
crazy.
so funny.
So Tara, what does it say about credit union?
Oh, right.
So Tara, take us to the credit union.
Thank you, Professor Middleton.
A credit union is a nonprofit making money. A nonprofit making money cooperative whose members can borrow from pooled deposits at low interest rates.
Super low interest.
Okay.
So like sometimes like your job.
I know.
The temple rub.
I'm like, the temple rub because my brain's exploding.
So, how did you learn these things?
Either like my parents like told me because they're like, oh, we have a credit union through your dad, so like you should get one. Because I just had like Wells Fargo or like Bank of America. I've had Chase. I feel like I've had like all the accounts. And I was like, you should really like this is low interest rate. They barely ever let you like overdraft. Like immediately, they'll be like, "No." If you're buying something that's $2 and you only got $1.99 in your account, it'll be like, "You cannot afford this." So and just our mom was like, you know, like it helped with your credit as well. So she was like, "You should really look into getting a credit union."
You're way ahead. You're way
I'm
ahead
not
of me.
though. I'm so behind.
Is it because you have a kid?
I feel like I'm more behind because
That probably pushes you to
Yeah, because I
learn
have
more.
cats, and I'm like, if we don't have lights, like let's all just go to sleep.
let's live by candlelight.
Let me tuck you guys in.
You're not going to complain to your friends, can you? You got no friends.
Oh,
Man, we can't see.
But like I think we put these like pressures on ourselves that I feel like I'm behind because like you know some other friends like like you're saying have a house and like,
Yeah.
a husband
Yeah.
and have all these
Oh my
cars.
God, yeah.
We care to compare ourselves.
Yeah, so I'm just like,
hard
am
not
I
to.
really behind or am I just going like at my own
At your pace, yeah.
And I went out to lunch with one of my friends last week and we were talking about finances and so I was like, do you guys still put your money together?
that's
Like, do you guys-
such a big
what do you
question.
think
When you're
about
in
that?
relationships,
I think separate.
Yes.
even when you're married,
I think you should have it together, one account, but I still feel like you should keep your own.
So that's
separate
what I
account.
learned from my godmother. She said when we got married, like we have a joint account. So like the car notes and the
Yep, all
and
those things get paid.
Yeah, those things that we share, like you know, in a household, like all of our bills, the kids
Yeah.
stuff, it comes out of that account. But like we have separate account. And she was like, just like an example. She was like, if I want to give him a gift. I don't want him to know. Right. And so when I go to swipe my card, if he looks at the account, he already knows. And so I like to have my own account.
I see.
So they put their money together, like when it's paying all the bill, like a percentage of their check.
Yeah.
And then the other percent goes to their personal.
Do you guys like that idea?
I love that
do,
idea.
yeah.
I think as long as your bills are getting paid together and you guys have goals as a couple together, okay, well, we want to buy a house in this number of
By
years.
this
We
year,
want to have a
yeah.
kid, or we want to do
Right.
that. And you're looking at that and you're meeting your goals in that regard. I don't see why I can't have my separate thing so I can get my little Vanya things.
Whatever.
He may not think it's important for me to get
Some
my,
bundles.
right? Exactly.
What?
But I want some
Exactly.
bundles.
What's a bundle?
Exactly.
Bundles?
Yeah. Well,
Bundles.
Bundles.
My bundles.
You know what I'm saying? Like you might want to buy yourself something
right?
nice.
And they may not think it's important. You know,
Oh,
they're
But
like,
you think it's important.
Okay, I feel you.
And I don't want to
But what if,
explain it to you.
Right. Like I paid for this with my
how do you guys decide what percentage you each put in the shared account? Does it depend on how much you
I
each
haven't
make?
got that deep.
You make twice as much as he makes.
Okay, so with
Do you
that,
expect?
So with that being said, say
By
I
the
make more
percentage
than
of- by the percentage of what they
I'm
make.
Do you
just
double?
calculating what our bills are together.
Right.
And then like whatever our bills are together, that should go into the account. Like
That's
no matter
it.
who makes
That's it.
what. Like that should go into the account so that we're covered. Then we should have a savings. Like
So
you
it
know,
doesn't matter
emergency.
how much-
Yeah. Like an emergency fund, like if stuff happens, especially in California, like our floods and earthquakes or whatever. I think you should also agree on like what percentage of your check do you want to save,
Right.
and that goes into your savings account, and then the rest should be
Right.
for yourself. Like go get your nails done,
Right.
You know,
Right,
whatever
for
it
sure.
is that you want to do. Buy yourself some flowers.
Yes. Hell yeah.
Flowers. Whatever it is that you feel like spoils yourself. Because I also learned from my mom, like you should also pay yourself back. What is it that you like to do that is only for Pega? So like that's also paying yourself back. Whatever.
Do you
that
not
is.
think that's possible when you're sharing the money?
No,
as a
that's all
pool?
possible.
I would like to.
It is possible.
I would like to have less
It
conversation.
depends on the
about
person
it.
you're
Right.
with.
Mhm. And
I like
it's
to have less
like-
conversation.
Okay, because
about
you've been married, right?
Yes.
For
and I
how,
think
how many years?
Only three. Only three.
But still, you were married, so
yeah.
that changes the relationship. So like,
Yeah, I just
so it was a constant.
Well, I'm trying to think. Did we really? God, it was so many years ago now. I don't remember. But going into it, you should always know that money's always going to be a huge conflict. So my only thing is, I feel differently. I think based on if the person makes less or more, whatever percentage, based on what they make. You know what? What am I trying to say? I don't have the right word.
What you
right.
trying to
Well, what
say,
do you
girl?
want to say?
What you trying to
If
say?
they don't make as much
Gotcha.
money, they shouldn't put as much money in. It's still a percentage, I guess, of their salary, and those percentages should be equal. You know what I mean?
The percentage of the salary should
Yeah.
be equal, but it shouldn't.
goes toward the
the
bill.
monetary
means
amount
that money will be
isn't
different,
necessarily equal.
Exactly.
Okay.
I
or
agree
maybe-
with you
yeah.
on that. I don't think.
They should
I
have
get
a
what you're
separate
saying.
account.
I get where you're coming from, but I don't know because I think like
It also should be the
The- the
I
same-
don't like talking about money.
right.
the
It should
same
also be the
amount-
run and hide account.
yeah. But I'm here to make you uncomfortable.
But why are you running and hiding?
But wait, but you know the run.
Because you
Peggy's
end
doing
up
her job. You
getting in
gotta.
trouble because
No,
they
the run-
follow the money.
Wait. What?
Oh, I also called it the run and hide
The
account.
run and hide account.
Who knows? Something may go wrong. They
Yeah,
want to
she's
freeze
saying,
their
like,
money,
a
play
plan
games
B.
like that. I'm just saying a Plan B account. A Plan
Right.
B account.
But I'm saying they end up.
Why don't you get a
finding it.
prenup? How do you feel about prenups?
I'm all for a prenup.
Really?
Me too.
Yes. I
Me
feel
too.
like
I'm not anyone making a lot of. I mean, I'm not. I feel like that's like a rapper.
It's not even
or
that.
something,
It's not
right?
like I make billions of dollars, but I'm just saying, I feel like whatever you
I
can.
thought that was only for superstars.
No, it's for.
We are
everybody.
superstars.
Yeah.
Vanya, we're all
I mean, we are
superstars
superstars
in the pool
as
house. The pool hizzle with Vanya Renee and Danielle Middleton. Shares. Woo!
This is how I dance. I will never be a star. I will never. And then this.
No, I believe in.
Hey, oh my God. Sexy. Ow!
I'm sorry.
Oh my God. That
sorry, what?
cleavage though. God damn. God damn.
Well, when I
Vanya.
saw Mariah Carey the other day, I got
yeah.
inspired
Why are we watching this show?
because of the boobs. I can't stop looking. Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do
Yeah.
that someday.
Are you really?
No, not that big. Okay, but I'm getting boobies, right?
Boobies. I've
We should get
wanted-
boobies.
No,
wanted
your
to-
boobs
Talked
are.
about that.
Yeah.
Vanya.
You put some-
I mean, you could if you want to do
Yeah.
it.
Put a little fat in there, like a little, like, like
You can get. You don't have to get
Yeah.
fake ones. You can get a fat replacement.
yeah. Move the fat up from.
You just
somewhere.
move it
It's
from
not-
where you want.
Move it from around here.
Where you want.
Whatever you want it
Can
to
you
go.
just
I just need you to say
move it from
from
your stomach
to your boobs.
Tuck
You
in
can
the boobs.
you can do that
Fat
if you have your
transfer.
separate account, right?
Right.
Is that the kind of stuff you're talking about, Danielle?
Or do you
That's
want
a
him to
huge
pay?
expense.
Yeah, so you do that out of
Some boobs are only like 2-3 G's.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
yeah.
boobs are not that expensive.
They're not.
Wait,
They're
it's
not.
$3K to get some boobs?
Mine are fake.
Yeah,
Shut up.
Like it's not.
No,
Stop
you're full of shit right
no,
now.
I'm not, Tara.
Let's get an X-ray.
Let's
My boobs are fake, right? Yeah. 18th birthday present.
Nat, let's see them.
Our mom.
I'm
Are you?
kidding.
Oh, I was like, that's just because she doesn't want to show them on camera. Let's go. They're big. I would have been like, really? I just wouldn't have thought that you would have, but I would have believed it.
We're getting off topic, but it's okay. It's okay.
How are you going
It's
to
okay.
Finance your
How are you going to
boobs.
finance it, Vanya?
Exactly.
I would just.
I'm gonna go with the flow, you guys.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get better at going with the flow.
No, we can bring it back.
No, we don't
that.
have to.
Are you kidding
We don't have to.
No, but I was going to say go back to the finance conversation though. Is that something, thanks babe, that you would just sort of splurge on or take out of your own account? I mean, how would you? What if you didn't?
Have the money for it.
Yeah.
And you wanted him to gift to you.
You finance
You'd
it.
be like, babe, you know, I want that boob job.
Is that what you do?
Is that how you talk to your boo?
Yes.
Babe,
How
I
do you
want
get a
that
man to
boob
pay for
job.
some boobs for you?
Well, I tried
do
to
you
get
do?
my gay boys to pay for my boob job.
Your
because I was
what?
like, oh, they're my friends, but I call them my gay boys.
Oh my god.
Because I was
gay
telling them,
boys.
yes, I was telling them if I
Do you have a lot of gay guy friends?
Yes, I was telling them.
Yes.
They're beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, they're beautiful and they're fun.
That's why I love you
Yeah, they're
guys.
beautiful and they're fun.
Can
And
we
they're
like
selling
go
it is.
out one night with a bunch of gay men?
Yeah.
Do we have some gay best friends?
I would-
Yes.
Do we sound like that?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
If I carried their child, like became their surrogate, all I want them to do is give me some boobs.
Really?
So if it was like, this is like
You have
paying-
boobs. You have nice.
No, but they're not like lifted and
Wait,
like
can I
together. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not lifted and together.
They're natural.
No,
They're natural.
And I want like
I wish I was
cleavage.
this.
I don't want the space.
Oh, we
yeah.
both
Oh,
have
you
the
could just
space.
push
I know, but I don't want
do
the
I.
space. I want it to be
That's
like
called
together.
a push-up bra, mama. Because here I am.
I like
push-ups.
to. Good.
I'm
Yeah.
pushing my boobs together.
I love
Close up of just my cleavage.
Of them.
Oh no,
I love
we're
seeing
not
that.
doing
That's
that
what
kind
you
of
have
a
to.
show here.
the love boobies.
So you guys want your separate accounts so
Separate
you can do
accounts.
whatever the
So-
F you want without
Right.
your
But I don't
man
think
knowing
boobs should be in
or
there.
And
judging you.
He should
Big
be able to
expense.
do what he wants. Like, if you have a man that's into golf or whatever, that's his
Oh, you want to
hobby.
go buy some clubs? or
Yeah,
something
he
like
wants
that.
to buy.
Yeah, I don't care
like he
about
has an
it.
expensive habit, like fixing up cars or whatever.
Oh, I
Then
think we should
he
talk about that
should be
expensive
able
habit.
to do those things too. I think it
With
should
his
be like
money.
fair with his money.
Oh, see,
Even
in
though
my
they
mind,
say
I think we
it's
should talk
our
about
money.
expensive habits
But-
though, because that can start to gnaw away at our money together as a whole, and not
Yeah,
just
but
the money
that-
toward
but
the
that's
bill,
like-
but money toward building ourselves
Yeah,
up.
but you have to also think about like priorities. Like our house is a priority, and then
And the kid?
in the kids, and then
Yeah.
whatever else. But some people don't want kids. So like,
Yeah,
they're
but you
not-
have a
yeah.
kid.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I'm just saying you don't have to. Some people that don't have to think about the kids, they're just like, oh, it's a household, and then it's my expensive hobby.
Yeah.
So,
But you know what? I would be afraid of starting to feel resentful towards the other person if, for example, we did have separate accounts and I keep seeing you come in with new crap all the time, and I'm like, why are you spending all this money when you could be spending it on me? Or let's be real here.
so
Let's be real here.
Let's get to the real deal. It's like,
you're upset because he's not spending it on you.
No, you know what I mean.
Well,
if
yeah,
he makes
but it
more
would be-
money
but
than
that
me,
would be
then
crap
yeah.
if he made more money and he's coming
Yeah.
in with the Lambo.
No.
It's like,
But why are you upset if all house is taken care of?
Because we're supposed to be in this thing called life together, motherfucker.
Prince, we're in this thing
So
called
then, like,
life.
what if it was switch? What if, like you said, it was switch? Like you made more.
If
money
I'm
than
balling,
out
you
of
balling
control.
with me, baby.
I
So
know
then
what
you
mean.
That's
should
how
just
I
have-
feel. It should
do
be
feel like that.
It should be.
But
we
that's
should
what-
have the same lifestyle. It shouldn't be. I'm living up here and you're like.
No,
See, and that's where I have the difference. Like I don't feel like your side money should be. I feel like it should be like miscellaneous. money.
Yeah, like
my hair,
where-
my nails, or something
right.
that you would kind of be like, "What's the big deal?" Like
Right.
I like those for myself.
Right.
Right.
But if it's like larger sums of money,
Like
I
you
think
bought
that's
a boat.
still- yeah, these are still things that we're doing together. Even
Right.
the boobs that we're saying is they're just $3,000, or his expensive habit. Even how much are golf clubs running nowadays?
They range from like 100 to 600.
Oh, okay, that's about how much my nails cost.
What? Wait. What?
Like
your nails cost
100.
What?
Oh, I thought your nails cost $600.
Oh
no,
my
hair is
God.
like not now.
Well, yeah,
'cause I'm putting in
vinyls.
these. Well, because I'm putting in this, but by the time it was done, sometimes it went
It's
up
like
as much as
600.
800.
Yeah.
How often do you have to get it done?
Well, you get it done like every 2 to 3
Yeah,
months, like your
yeah.
weave type.
800.
I had to stop
Well,
doing
you gotta
it. Now
buy the
I- now I
hair
only do it.
first.
Oh my gosh.
So you buy the hair, but if
Yeah.
you find like good hair
Oh
and
my
they
God.
have like deals, it's like a
I know.
game
That's
like,
a
girl, you don't even
lot.
know.
I know.
That's so fucked
Then you
up.
pay
I know.
like
the hair situation
$300
for the
to
black woman is.
$400 to get it
So not
installed,
Ugh.
and then like
Yes.
$80 for maintenance.
I had to get off the wheel,
wheel
with
of
that,
that?
Yeah.
and finally I just started putting in clips. I don't know how to do it very well, but it's better than
No,
spending
No, it
it's
looks
so much
good.
easier.
Yeah. But I can't afford to get up in the morning. I have to be at work by 7 o'clock.
Right, you want
And
low maintenance.
because if I wash my hair and go into work, that's not even gonna
Right,
happen. Or I don't
done.
have 3 hours in the morning to do I need something.
But that is like part of finances, like budgeting like your hair
For that
and-
kind of
yeah,
stuff.
For that.
For me, it's I get my eyebrows done every 2 weeks like clockwork.
Oh, you got
Right.
great eyebrows.
And see,
Thank
that's
you.
not me.
'Cause they grow like fucking
Really?
weeds because
Right, yeah.
I'm Middle Eastern, so I'm
Uh-huh.
hairy as fuck. No,
Looks good.
take
You
that
get
out,
waxed?
Eli.
You get waxed.
Threading.
Oh,
No, your vagina.
Oh,
I haven't
no.
gotten that in
Okay.
a while. Well,
I haven't gotten it.
I've
I've
don't like my lead
never,
as
I've
much
never
anymore.
gotten. Oh, you have?
I
It just
wanna
doesn't
try
grow out.
Laser though.
you don't need, if you keep waxing, it doesn't grow back after a while.
Are you
Okay.
serious?
It'll grow back a little bit, but nothing like it used to. I kind of have just a tiny little strip that kind of grows in the.
You suck. So.
Damn.
So I don't go as much as I used to. I used to go like every 2
But
weeks.
see, that could be like
It makes
out of your
sense.
account.
Yep. Because you don't want. You can have. but shaving it. I
Yeah,
guess
this
that-
is like
Yeah.
Also, though, you haven't been yet. Yeah, I waited for a while. I'm just gonna let you know.
to do what?
That's painful.
Waxing?
Yeah, the
Oh.
very first time. I don't think I did it till I was.
I just want
30.
laser everything. I was at a brunch with the girls. They said that after you got waxed, it kind of looks like a crunch bar. Or is that lasering?
Oh. What? The fuck?
I was gonna say
don't want it.
No, you're fine.
No,
You
I
look
look 11 now with Nair.
Like a naked mole rat.
And I'm fine.
I know it's getting super personal, but is the like when you wax, it's all like super smooth. Like
Yeah, this
like
is baby smooth, girl.
Really?
Yeah, like I've seen two of my friends' pictures like on
What?
Snapchat because like they want to know, and I'm like, I'm trying to tell you.
That's
like,
what Snapchat was
it
invented
is.
for.
That was deleted. We would need to like really delete.
Oh, sending pussy pictures to each other.
If you had a person, or if you're a significant other, you didn't want you to work anymore, then like how do you deal with finances?
Oh,
Well,
he
he paid all
best
the
be
bills.
paying for
Well, duh,
everything.
he's paying all the bills, but I'm
But
saying
how
like,
get-
do you?
I guess you
get
have to
an
go get your allowance. Oh God.
No.
You're like, who?
Get a side.
No, that's no. You give me a copy of your card. Give me a goddamn copy of your card.
With my name on it.
I
Yeah.
want that.
You don't want
But
that.
No?
Okay.
No.
No,
You
here's
better
a
not
question
situation
related
you
to
didn't
that.
What?
Would you want that in an ideal world? So if you met a man who was like, I'll take care of you.
Yes.
Let's
I
get
guess
married.
not. To be honest, I wouldn't be comfortable.
Okay,
Be
so
on it. Like, really?
I don't
If
think
he's
I'd
like, he means it. He's going to take care of you for the rest of your life
Yeah,
financially.
So my
And he
ex
means
was
it.
like that.
Oh,
though.
really?
Oh, really?
And I was actually telling my mom today, I was just like, he makes a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, I still felt like I have to work because then you feel like, he never
owe
said
them
you're
something.
asking. He was just like, just go get it. You
Yeah.
know, like go get the money. It's not a big deal. But part of me felt like I still was like asking.
Yeah.
Like
It depends on your
Yeah,
personality.
no, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just like,
I'm like
not
that
used to-
too.
Even when like I've been working since I was 16, so like going to a relationship, he's like, no, I don't want you to work. Like the type of job I have, he has to move a lot. So he was like, you're never gonna be able to keep one job. You would always have to like,
Yeah.
you know, get a new job. And he's like, so why don't we just cut this out and you don't work anymore?
Wow.
And he was like, of course, like I'm gonna take care of the house. He was like very old school.
Did you like that?
I did, but then it's just like then when it got down to like I want to get my nails done, now I gotta ask you.
Right.
I want to buy some bundles. Now I
Right.
gotta ask
It's
you.
like then they get to say, I never thought that was important. I love you for who
So
you
it's
are.
just like that type of situation. I'm like, but I guess like when you're married per se, then just like being in a relationship, you don't have to ask because of both our names are on the account.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like,
that's
that's
the thing that scares
but
me.
I
about
don't
letting
see like
somebody
a
else
lot
know.
of women making more than their man and then like saying like, oh honey, you don't have to work. I'm going to take care
Some
of it.
women are like
women
that.
do. I
Some
know quite a
women
few
pick
women like that,
men
actually.
who are submissive and like,
Or just like, yeah, I'll stay home and take care of the kids. Yeah, that's the best thing for
yeah,
us.
Yeah.
Like,
that's
somehow
more
that
common
works.
nowadays
Yeah.
than, but
But I am afraid of if, and that's the only part that makes me feel uncomfortable, if my man made all the money and I was going to him, that now he gets to dictate, or I would feel like he would be able to dictate what's important to him about me and what's not important. So if I say, it's really important to me that I get my hair done. Baby, I never liked you with all that weave stuff.
Right, like, I like
your hair
natural.
short. Yeah, and I'm like, I don't. So I want to.
So that's why I think you should have like a conversation up front.
yeah.
And like I really didn't. I was like, oh, okay, well, this is cool. Like you want to like pay for everything, but then it's like when you start when things come up, more say, you're like, shit, I don't want to ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so funny. There was a Curb Your Enthusiasm. Do you guys watch Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Yeah.
There was an episode where they went out to eat, and our title character. Why am I gelling on his name right now?
What character?
What's it?
The guy with the
lead.
bald.
Yeah, the lead.
The guy with the bald,
Bald.
with the bald head.
He's bald and it's just white.
What's his name? Tara, look it up.
Looking like the guy from Homer Simpson.
Oh my god.
I mean, The Simpsons.
The old.
Yes, he looks just like him.
Oh yeah.
What is his name, Mr. Burns? Burns.
He does.
He looks
Yeah.
just like him.
Like, why can't I think of?
I don't
guy's
remember his name
I don't know
either.
his name.
All I can think of
But
is
what was the
Seinfeld. Larry
episode?
David.
Yes.
So Larry David is going out with this other, and Larry David and his wife are going out with another couple. Maybe it was his agent and his agent's wife.
Oh, yeah.
And the agent pulls out his card at the end of dinner and pays for it. And Larry David looks at the man and goes, "Thank you." Right? "Thank you for treating us." And the agent's wife was like, "Excuse me? No. You owe me an apology. The whole episode was about owe me an apology because now this is our money. Well, how did you make this money? He's working, and it just
It's like, yeah, it's just too much.
hilarious.
Yeah, that's true. I think it
goes to
depends
your
on the
point.
person
Yes.
too. Because
Yeah.
some men will probably be like, no, you know, at first they'll talk all the sweet talk to you, like I'll take care of you, and then they'll
Yeah.
start to become over the years like
Right.
selective
Yeah.
about what you can do and like you know, and then they'll be like,
that would
nah,
be
it's
awful.
you get in one fight and they're like, it's my money, I'm working
that
for
And
it.
now you're
Like-
stuck.
That's one thing
want
I
stuff, you're never
never
stuck.
I
That's
never
true.
want that held over my head.
Never.
Right.
Never.
Never.
So I always told myself since I was a kid, because when I was growing up, our mom always told us, especially, our mom always told us, marry a doctor or a lawyer.
Right, because
Like, kind of in a joking way,
Right.
but like, you know,
Yeah.
that's
Right.
my mom and she wants me to marry
taken
her.
care of.
Yeah, be
Yeah.
taken care of.
Right.
So it's not a bad thing, but
Yeah.
like, I always resented that. I'm like, no,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to
wanna
make
work.
my own
Yes.
money
Yep.
and support myself financially.
Right,
And
right.
I'm never going to be dependent on another person for that.
No.
But
No.
I don't know what kind, like, did your parents talk to you about that?
Yes, because since my mom, she worked most of her life, and then when she met my dad, he told her like, I don't want you to work anymore. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I want you to take care of the kids.
Yeah.
So like even growing up, I seen that like living in that household. I'm like, I need to work because
Really?
like
What?
I don't want
That dynamic.
Yeah, and it's not that they had a bad dynamic. It's just like you just see different things. I'm like, I have to work. Yeah, like I want to work because like Peggy said, like I don't want them to be like, this is not your money.
Do you think a man exists who would be fair in that situation?
Yeah, I think
I'm
there
sure.
are.
It exists,
Oh,
right?
sure.
I think
Yeah,
we're all being pretty pessimistic here about men.
no, I know. Do we sound
Like
bad?
all of
Sorry,
us.
men.
Sorry,
So,
yeah.
no, I think my dad is a good example
Yeah.
of like he let my mom do whatever she needed, whatever she wanted. But I also felt like a little bit of inside her wanted to work to kind of have like your own.
Yeah.
So I feel like there are great men who really say like, this is really ours.
Yeah.
This is not mine or yours. It's really ours. It's just like finding that person and being on the same page.
Yeah. I mean, I see that happen all the time. I work around really great men and know really great men like that. I just, for myself, and maybe that's a me thing too.
Right.
Maybe that's my tomboyish Capricorn quality or whatever.
Yeah.
That's like, I need to be in control. That's definitely a Capricorn thing
Right.
too. You know, like I want to be in control of this and I'm, you know, so.
And I'm not saying that we don't need help. Even though you like, you can make good money, you could always like lean in part and like, I'm short this month or whatever the case may be. But at least like you could go to them for that to like
Yeah.
fill in the gaps.
Yep.
I think
We're
that's-
family unit.
Yeah.
Is this when we do the part where we go,
In what ways has your mindset about finances changed as time has gone on, as you've gotten older and experienced different things? Like, what are some things that have changed your mindset about finances and money?
that it all catches up with you. You can't put your head in the ground.
Yeah.
Which I have done for
Really?
decades. Oh yeah, I've done that, and it is really turned around, bit me in the butt.
Yeah.
you know. So that's what I've learned. Like, oh, so this is serious. Okay,
I should
guess
pay this.
Yeah. Okay, I should have done those things. You know, to the point I don't even have a driver's license right now, just for pure laziness. So
Oh,
it's just
shoot.
like, what am I doing? So, yeah, I mean, remember what I was talking about the other day? It's like, I feel like you have to take care of everything. You have to
Yeah.
work and then
Yeah.
go home. And finances became like, whatever.
I don't wanna do it.
Right.
It'll get taken care of. I don't quite understand everything about that.
Right.
So
I feel
go
like
away
there
that.
needs to be like a class in high school.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
And
because
not just like
Definitely.
a
I
requirement
agree.
in college, because like it's really important. Like even just simple things like at work when I'm counting money, and sometimes like I'm all the time I have someone deal with me.
that's actually
I
really smart.
constantly ask, because I work with a lot of younger people. I'm like, do you know how to write a deposit slip? And a lot of them don't.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
Really?
yeah. I'm like,
They also don't know how to write in cursive.
right.
so
I
that's
write a check.
It's hard.
I'm like,
I know how to.
Yeah.
Last time I did was for the SAT, but
but I'm like, even like simple stuff. Like I'm like, do you know how to write a check? Like, And they're like, no, because we're so used to like swiping our card.
Wow.
That's so
or
true.
Getting cash. I'm like,
Don't they pay
okay.
use check to pay their rent though? That's
No, you get
I
a
only
money
pay.
order. They can get a money order.
Oh, you mean through their bank online?
And or like my old
you can-
apartment, you could pay your rent online. You just use your card.
Oh, dope! I want to do that.
I'd love
Bring
to
it
do
into
that.
the 21st century.
That's why they don't know how to
Y'all,
I
come
would love
on.
to do that.
Get
I
with
like
the
to roll
program.
my time.
old school balance of checkbook, like you know, you write it in.
Oh,
and
the-
then-
Oh
Yeah.
no!
I don't know how to do all that. Keep
I
a
only
ledger.
know.
Are you using a quill pen while you're talking?
Hell
I
no!
have like this little calculator. And I'm
Hell
like,
no!
Oh my gosh, I
Ain't
cannot.
nobody down for that.
Pulling
But
out the
now, like,
abacus.
everything does it for you. Like you go on your app,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I spent this much, boom, boom, boom.
Oh, what happened
but sometimes I'm like, how did I spend this? Let me add this up because I don't feel
Right.
like y'all.
I don't trust y'all.
like what?
Right, like, how did I spend $300 in like 20 minutes? That definitely didn't happen.
If you have parents that are saying, and again, not dogging out my parents, but they were also very young when they had us. So it was, if they're like, you know, you can be late with stuff or blah, blah, blah,
Right.
blah. And then I realized, you know,
can't.
they were struggling so much. They were so young and they were struggling so much. I remember one time I wanted to get some paper to go to school. And I was like,
Gotta get to school.
I gotta get to school. I gotta get to school. It doesn't matter that I missed the bus. I gotta get to school. Yeah, right? Like, like would walk to school if I missed the bus. Like, gotta get there.
What a cutie.
Such a little nerd. Where are my glasses? I don't know where I'm going. So I was like, Dad, I need paper. And like just kept bringing up, I need paper. I gotta get to school. And I will not forget this. He goes, he went out. He goes, okay. He went out and he comes back. 34 sheets. I didn't even know paper
Came in 34 sheets.
came in a very specific number.
Damn.
34 sheets. And so I look at him like, this is, I need more than this. I have to write a lot. And he goes, that's all I can afford, Vanya.
Dang.
And that struck me. You know, they were struggling so
Right.
much and they had 3 girls.
Paper.
That
Wow.
I can't even afford to do that. Like that is killing me
That's
to get you this 34
insane.
that you don't understand. And so, you know, they're doing so much better now, but just that growing up that they were struggling so much. So they didn't have time to talk their finances. They're like, oh, we're barely holding on ourselves.
Jeez.
You guys got clothes on? Great.
Right.
Then we're making it.
Your childhood experiences, like what you see and experience
Yeah.
as a kid and witness your parents talk about and the
Yeah.
way you hear them talk,
And they think
shapes
you
Ramifications
everything.
forever. Yeah.
It
Right.
shapes
For
the
sure.
way you view everything.
sure. Yep.
So I wonder how that, shaped the way you view money.
Probably, and maybe that's why I want to put my head in the sand. But then again, my oldest, right? But my oldest sister is very good with her finances, but maybe it's the rebel in her.
I wish I had started earlier with learning about credit and, different forms of investment and how important finances actually are. And I still don't know diddly
got-
squat
right.
about it.
At
I know.
26, you've
I
got-
still
I
have
know.
time.
I know.
But
I
still,
get it, though.
there's still, I have friends now who have 6-figure companies,
I get it.
And I'm looking at them and I'm like, how do you
I
do
get it.
this? I don't
Right.
even know how to do my taxes.
They hire
Yeah.
somebody.
Yeah.
Literally, I don't know how to do my
Me neither. I give
I
it to
need my
somebody
mom's
else.
help, and we go to someone together, and it's like
Yeah.
that's sad.
Most people don't know how to do
That's
that. They go to
sad
someone.
though. I'm 26. I should
No,
I should know that.
Oh no, because when I've done my own, when I was your age, when I've done my own on my own, I never got as much. In fact, I was owing money. So
Right.
I take it
Right.
to someone. I'm like, oh, I can know how to do them, but I don't know how to do them well.
Properly.
Yeah, so I
Yes.
get the most amount of money back, and that's what I want.
Without lying. And
yeah.
then you got 10 kids.
Does that work?
She has an
After the
orphanage.
4th one, they don't.
Danielle.
Welcome back to the Full House. Danielle's in jail.
Yeah.
Kids are like, they need everything. Nothing is a want. Everything is a need. All the time.
Even toys.
Even toys, they need it because their other friends have it.
Ah.
So then they
You're
have to have
kidding
it
me.
They
too.
can't, and they don't want a hand me down or anything.
Right. So like it better be brand spanking
in the
new.
box.
And if they break it, it's like, okay, give me another one. Quickly.
Quickly.
So what's
Make it snappy,
Like
mommy.
today. And I'm like, girl, no.
What's the best way to? I guess you just got to keep buying them stuff.
No. No.
That's
What do you
terrible.
do?
Vanya, you're going to have a spoiled
I don't have kids.
Your child's going to be spoiled rotten.
I guess you have to keep buying
Like
her things.
Veronica from Charlie and the Chocolate
Oh
Factory.
my God.
Veronica, is
the
that
one
her
that
name?
yelled all the time.
Wait, what
When she kept saying,
Mommy, I want to.
and I want
What was
it now.
What?
Name your price. She can't.
Name your price.
Who says I can't?
The man with the funny hat.
I want one. I want a golden goose. Gooses. Geese.
Oh, she started singing.
Oh, she's about to go into song.
Yeah,
Uh-uh.
yeah.
100 a day.
I'm freaked out.
By the way, I want a feast.
You ate before you came to the factory.
Like, girl, you just say how many.
She wants a piece.
Free buns and donuts and
That's going to be your child, Vanya.
Right.
Probably. I'm like, I guess you just gotta give it to them.
No, you don't.
Beaten down.
Yeah, kids are super expensive.
So does that motivate you to work harder or
It
even
does
more?
motivate me because I do, want another child, but also I may get like crucified for saying this. I don't think that you should have more kids than you cannot afford.
I agree.
Yeah,
I
because
agree.
some people are just
100%.
like, oh,
Just have them and figure it out.
yeah.
I hear
but
people say
like,
that.
Why suffer? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Just like
My
you
parents
have to watch
had a
certain things.
Why
like,
make your
I
kids
watch
suffer?
something like why make your kids suffer? Even though like. Because say you have 6 kids and you work really hard, but then like you're never at home to spend the quality time with them because
that's true. That's an
you're
interesting point.
working so much.
Yeah.
So it's just like I don't want to have kids that I cannot afford.
Right. And then they have sad stories about being latchkey kids,
Right.
and then they'll talk
All
about
the time.
it, right?
Talk about you all the time.
Right,
And
talking
tell them
crap
that you only
about
got.
you.
To their therapist.
Yes. When you are a parent, you are just like giving, like
Yeah.
whatever your child. You just want to
Someone
give.
who's ungrateful, but you don't think
or,
about that.
Or they don't think about that, or you're just like, I want you to have a better lifestyle or a better life than I have. So you're just like giving. But like kids also need to learn the responsibility. Like I want Zoe to know the responsibility of money too. So like I make her save and do chores.
Ah.
So like her chore is like she has to feed her dog. She has to clean her room, like stuff she could do right now. Like, and then I'm like, this is your money. And like she gets excited when she wants to buy something. So like she loves to get donuts and chocolate milk at 7-Eleven. And so I'm like, well, how much money do you have this week? And then I make her count, and like you have to count back the change to her so she understands like this costs money. Because sometimes she's like, mommy, like, why are you always gone? Like, you work a lot. I'm like, because like, don't you want stuff? Don't you want to live here?
Yeah.
And so like they don't get it, but she's like, oh, okay, like this stuff costs money.
Do you think some women hold themselves back from making money? Like maybe not subconsciously. What's the word? Unconsciously? No, that means you're like knocked out. Not unconsciously. Subconsciously? You know what I mean.
I'm unconsciously making
Yada
money.
yada. Do you think some women hold themselves back from making too much money because they think men won't want to be with them? Because I think part of me has had that mentality about myself.
I think I understand what you're talking about.
Right.
It's leaving me.
Right?
It's
Because
leaving
last time
me
we were
now.
talking about strong women, right?
Yeah.
And men have this perception of strong women, like
They don't want to be in their lives. Yeah, I mean, but no offense. I'm
There's
sure there's
something-
tons of men that want to be strong women, and then there's some that don't want it. I'm watching
intimidated.
my words.
Or like, do you feel like you'd have to
They wanna be the
get
man.
one of those? Get one.
Get
you
one.
Get one.
of
Get
them.
you one.
Get you
Go
one.
get you
Give
one.
me an order of one of them.
Give me one of them betas. Give one of them betas men's.
No, I mean,
Alpha Zeta. What?
because I
Talking about anymore. Something happened. Something happened. Okay, yeah.
Okay. Do you think that if you make a substantial amount of money, whatever that means to you as a woman or as a person, whatever, as a
Some
woman.
guys are freaked out by that. Yes.
Yeah. Do you think the type of man that you'd have to take in order for that to work would be like, the more submissive one who's like,
No, I don't
You know-
want him submissive because
I
then
think you'll end up with that though.
what's that?
I think you might end up with that though, right? Like the Oprah versus Stedman, the Stella
But I don't
Groove
really
back
feel like
versus
Stedman
the
is
guy she got.
submissive. I feel like you
Like
need
beta,
to.
though.
Yeah, I feel like you need to find like a balance because like my personally, I cannot deal with a submissive man because then I just know I can run over you and I'm just like, I don't even want to be with you. Then it's kind of more like a respect thing. I don't respect you because you're just doing whatever I say just because I make more money.
Right.
And I
Yeah.
feel like I'm definitely not doing whatever a man says just because he makes more money.
But don't you think your confidence, especially as a man, and I hate making things about gender because we're all
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
whatever. But
I've heard the
sorry.
same comment
But-
from
Yeah,
other men.
yeah.
you know, your
There's definitely
confidence,
a friction there.
your confidence is tied into how much money you make, especially in relation to like your partner. So I feel like
Yeah. No, there's definitely
They're
going to cause some
automatically
friction there. And then-
submissive in that position.
Either he's going to be submissive or, and I'm speaking from my own experience.
Yeah.
And if he is in that role or feel like he's being put in that role, he's not going to like it. And so he's going to find ways, and again, this is just from my experience, of gaining power. Because the money
In
usually
other
is-
ways.
Yes. So the money usually would be the power for him. I have more money, and so therefore I'm more powerful in this relationship.
Right.
But when you're making more money, he's got to find other ways to nip.
tear you down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry I had to go into that direction, but they'll have to find other ways for them to be powerful.
But
Shall
the
we-
other option with that would be you'd truly get a man who's okay with being playing
Which
that
is
role,
not-
who's at home, taking care of the kids or the
Which,
cats,
again, you may lose respect for
cleaning the cats
And
for
then-
you,
Yeah.
lighting the fireplace, getting you tulips while
Okay,
you're at
but
work.
I do like that.
Okay,
but
so
if there's
doing
too much
all
of
that,
one thing,
cleaning
and no
cleaning
money,
the house, getting the bills paid with your money that your shared money, but
Right.
the money you're earning during the day.
Right.
Oh, he's taking
So if
he's
he's
taking care of it
taking
like
care
that.
of
That's masculine
everything.
because
Do you like
those
that?
are things that I don't understand. So if he's
Okay.
like, I already know all the expenses, I'm talking.
But
to the
you're
guy
the
who's-
one earning the income.
I am fine with that.
Really?
I'm not even kidding. Like, absolutely. Like,
Okay.
not that I'm the only one earning the money, but if I'm earning more and he's taking care of that stuff that I don't understand,
Yeah.
and I just. I don't even get, and
Right.
maybe he's also doing repairs around the house. That's also saving us money.
Yeah.
Things that I don't know how to do. If I had a hammer, I'd hurt myself.
But I still need to know,
Was that?
like, what's going on.
Yeah.
What do you
Because, like,
mean?
I don't want to be the woman who says, like, yes, like, take care
Oh
of
yeah,
me.
no, I want him to know that. Yeah,
But I need to know, like, what's going on
yeah.
in this account.
If he's taking the lead, like he's handling all that, that's respect. Like
Yeah.
that, I'm respecting
Okay.
him then.
Yes.
I feel
and now
you
I
on
wanna,
that.
now I want to
I
fuck him.
feel you.
Yeah.
I initially thought
Yeah.
that was submissive for some reason,
Yeah.
but no, you're right. When
Like,
you
if
said
he's like-
that's actually masculine.
Masculine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's
You're
super
right.
masculine to me.
You're right. You're taking the steering wheel here. You're
And
taking
I think,
care.
like, just in general, because, like you said, we're all people. I think whatever your strengths are, you should, like, build on top of that. Whatever your relationship, their strengths are, they should build up. Like, I know that I'm not good in finances, and I end up being with someone who is great. Like, I'm like, well, teach me, like, and you deal with that part. But maybe they're not so great at something, and I'm good at something. I think that's when the partnership comes into play.
the yin and the yang.
Yeah.
We're gonna
No.
talk about sex, baby.
Hey,
Let's talk about you and me.
We're gonna talk about all the something, something, something.
That baby.
We're gonna
Let's
talk about
that.
sex.
Let's talk about finances.
Oh,
Let's talk about
about
finance.
sex, baby.
Oh! Yeah! On that
I
note,
knew-
we should end this.
Exactly.
Bye.